So everybody, welcome back to another FIFA challenge, and today we've decided United States, see if they can win the MLS. Now the MLS is one of those tricky leagues because there's so many, I was gonna say superstars, but there's so many over 30 superstars. I think it'd be more fair to say. The United States is not a bad side. They're really improving in in international tournaments and stuff like that. So this could be an interesting one. Just see how they get on. If I'm being honest, I'm not expecting them to win it. I think the likes of New York City and teams like that should be a little bit stronger, but we wait and see what happens. So let's go ahead. Let's kick into this. See what we'll look like. What type of team. That's not a bad team there at all. That's actually quite good. You'd actually take that team, in fairness. That's decent. So as usual, we'll hit on, I was gonna say to around October, but obviously it's different in the MLS. So we hit on to around May before we play Orlando, and we'll see how we're looking. Right, so we've arrived in May. We've arrived right near the Orlando game, and let's have a look. And I was gonna say that's not good, but in fairness, it's only 3 points off. That's not too bad. Right, we're a game behind, or we've a game in hand as well. So, but we're a game behind the Earthquakes. That's not too bad. It's quite tight though, isn't it? Like 3 points between second and ninth. It's quite an open league so far. What about the other conference? New England seem to be running away a little bit, but it's still not much. Like Chicago Fire have 3 games over them, which puts them on 20 points. So it's an interesting format they have in the way that they play it over there. We'll see how we're getting on. We don't really have any great goal scorers. Like for what that team looked on paper, I was expecting goals and stuff. That's not good. So anyway, then it's a bit missing hit at the moment. So we push on. Say the end of July, and we'll see where we are then. Don't know how many games even in this. That's still a good few. So we'll hit the end of July and see how we look then. So at the end of July, let's have a look. Hopefully that is looking much better. We're top of our conference. Shit, we're a good 9 points ahead of Portland. That's not bad. We seem to have absolutely smashed it over the last, 2 months. I know a couple of people have games in hand or what, but that's much better. And in the East, we're in New York City, like I said. They're starting to run away in their league as well a little bit, so could be coming down between the two of us. This looks like this one might just be a close one at the end of the season. Yeah, even the strikers and all are getting in there now. 11 goals for Nagby. Zardes is up to 9. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's much better now. Can we keep it up though? We were in a similar position with Spain and completely fucked it up. So, right, so let's see the last game of the season. Well, the last game of this. I think it works on playoff, I think, at the end of it. So we'll push on to then and then see what's kind of left. Right, so here we are then, right at the end of October, and we need to see where we are, and we've well won our conference or our table or whatever you want to call it. We're 11 clear. In New York City, they cleaned up in theirs as well, so looks like could be heading down to the pair of us. How we doing goal-wise? Zardes is top goal scorer, LA Galaxy. Well, Nagby hasn't exactly done anything since last time. He's just kind of fell apart. Villa hasn't done much. What's that? 8 goals. Dempsey only 8 goals. But they're not great. How's the assists? Kamara, Bradley's our top assists. That's not bad either. Right, so how does this work in terms of fixtures then? So if you look at the calendar, so is this the last 2 games? I'm not sure. I don't think so. We sim this. Let's see what we're like. Should win comfortably at 2-0. What you would expect. Yeah, I think you finish the league, and then what happens is you then go into a playoff with the other conference. So I'm gonna sim this game as well, and then that should then give us through to the playoff rounds. 3-0, good result again. Yeah, so we're into the semis and that, so but we have to keep it up, so we have to actually win this. I think this is 2 legs as well, if I can remember. Should we go for it and see what happens? 3-1, that's not bad. So if it is 2 legs, which it is yet, so 3-1 up, I think we should be okay. We should be looking good. See what happens here. No 1-1 draw. I was expecting to win that, but we'll take it as it is. Which then leaves us with Portland in the final, is it? Is the final over 2 legs? Not too sure. And it's actually still a good few, right? So you still have New York in there and Chicago Fire. So this is the semi-finals then, right? So again we'll sim. See how we get on. And a 0-0 draw, that's not good. Has me worried a little bit now. Right, come on, fingers crossed on this one. We take this, get us into the final. Sim now 3-1, that's perfect. So that means, yes, we're in the final against New York, like I reckoned about a couple of matches back. So this is the real interesting way of actually doing this season, haven't they? It's quite different, like. We're gonna go with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's doing alright. Let's see if we can get in here. Let's see if we can beat New York. Patrick Vieira's New York City. See if we can beat them. David Villa and Perlo and all.
So much for the supporters to enjoy for their day out.
Right, here we go, New York.
We'll only remember it if they win.
Time for a fucking ass whooping, as they say in the States. Open up a can of whoop-ass. Let's get on to that. A poor ball.
In attack, Josie Altidore starts. He was man of the match last time out.
Come on, get this ball in down the wing.
Attacking well here.
Oh,
This is an opportunity.
I tried to stay on my feet because I was just going to smash one there.
Like this, you could be in serious trouble.
That was not happening.
That's going to mean a booking for the player. With
without question, it was not the best of challenges.
Well, he'd gone high and the players got high themselves.
Just clipping the wall. Not good. A bit of hate in there, lads. Oh, what a waste of a good chance. Look at this. That was poor. Right, where's the runners?
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
Oh, fucking bar. You're joking. What a lovely goal that would have been. I think I even deserved a goal from that. Oh, you're joking. Oh. Fuck me, man. This is one end to the next stuff. Come on, Nagby, come on.
Defender to it first. Could make a chance with this tackle. Now the shot.
That was a waste, not enough power in it at all. Good tackle, sticking on him.
Bradley. And the attacking play coming from the United States.
Oh, what a lovely little goal that would have been.
And the ball's gone out for a corner.
That was a good save in fairness.
Goes for goal with the header.
Oh, he keeps it in the mad cunt.
It's Harrison game, and what a game he's had, and the crowd appreciate that. Excellent.
Well, he was so lively from the first whistle, really, and he was dictating the match for large parts. Well done, son.
It's a passing game, and my word, this with a chance to go.
That's what I'm talking about. Straight from the fucking kickoff.
Not many chances, but he was ruthless then. And what a finish this was. Really did put his boot through it to find the left-hand side.
Another angle on it here.
But you don't get much better start than that.
At last the scoring has been opened.
It's his first touch, is it? Well, not sure.
With extra time. There's the ball in. Heads it to
Oh,
good jump. Couldn't keep it down.
Do you know what, Martin? That's a missed chance.
what the fuck was that then?
If he'd just held his run, he would have been onside at this late stage.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the pass. It was an excellent one. The run went far too early.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
And that confirms
That would have been a fucking waste of a season if that didn't happen.
that they are the champions. Alan.
Yeah, absolute joy amongst those players. They've worked long and hard, haven't they, over the course of the last 9 months or so, and boy, they deserve it.
These are special moments for a very successful team. Congratulations to them. Wonderful scenes of joy here, and no wonder they're milking the moment. Want to make absolutely the most of this.
Well, they're a proper team, aren't they? They've stuck together, defended really well in this competition, and snatched the goals at the vital times. So, fully deserved winners.
There they go. They are the champions.
I have to say that was one of the hardest games I've played. That was fucking tough. That was harder than somebody online like. Why is Brad Guzan in like outfield kit? Why is he in a goalkeeping kit? It's a strange one.
A very special day, this, isn't it? To go and share the moment with the supporters.
Yeah, I know that family up in the stands too. It's one of those days you do not forget in a hurry.
We'll fucking certainly take that. So obviously you don't get to see like a league table or anything like that half finished. It was just one off, playoff, whatever. But in terms of goals, that's how the goals finished up, with Piatti from Montreal and Montero of Vancouver and Zardes of LA Galaxy finishing all on joint tap with 17. But that wasn't bad. Our top goal scorer was Nagby with 14, which is not bad. But we did top assist with Bradley, joint with Kamara and 9. Not bad. Clean sheets, we didn't really get that many, which is not good. We weren't really that dirty either. Bandoya got 6 yellows. Oh, Barton, fuck me, or Toronto fucking one filthy team. The amount of reds. But nevertheless, that has been our USA in the MLS challenge. It was one of the better challenges I've had. I think because the game came down to, you know, a final, which they don't obviously normally in league campaigns. But I really enjoyed that one, and thank you very much for watching.